All right, my camera's on. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
What do you want the world to know about you?
I'm Marlon Washington, and I just want the world to know that I'm still alive. I guess, despite what I tell myself and what my mental illness wants me to think, I'm still alive. I'm still here.
When somebody asks you about your mental health disorders, what kind of questions do you hope they ask?
I don't know, because nobody really asked me about my mental health disorder besides, like therapists, but that's a whole different thing.
How would you describe the dark periods?
Why? Just why was I born? Why did this happen to me? Why do I deserve to live?
What's something another person can do or say to you that would support you?
Hell, I love you. If somebody I don't care if I don't know you at all. If somebody walks up to me says they love me, hell, let me give me a hug. They my new brother and sister. Like, I'm about to die for you now. Like, you just gave me pure happiness. Feeling lonely, I need to realize that I'm loved and that people are there for me.
I love you.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. When you said that that's what you hope people say to you, I wondered how you would react if I said it to you, and that reaction just made me happy.
Yeah, because like I say, people just want to be loved. Everybody wants to be loved. That's the main thing about mental disorders. I feel like that's one of the main causes. People just feel unloved. They feel like they have no one there for them, and they're just by themselves in the world. No, we have people around who love you. You're not unloved.
What are all of your diagnoses?
Borderline personality disorder and general anxiety and a Ptsd.
What did you think when you were told that you have borderline personality disorder?
I was relieved and happy as just like all my feelings I had growing up, just me, I was down on myself. I was just it made so much sense. It made that little voice in my head makes sense. That just made everything that makes so much sense. Like, when I found out, it's like my third eye opened, and a sense of pressure finally just went off my shoulders. It's just like, no, ignorance is not bliss. Because you're ignorant. That's the thing, and it may seem like it's bliss, but it's slowly driving you insane. Like, something's not right, but you don't know exactly what it is. Truth is bliss. Truth is bliss. And knowledge is bliss. Just knowing. Because once you know, you can work to correct it. You can work to seek help. You can know how to move forward with it. I didn't know I had mental disorder until I was in my mid-20s. I've seen it all over my community, and it sucks. If a white kid has mental disorder, his parents, the next day he would come to school with a doctor's note. If a black kid has mental disorder, go do the dishes. You'll get over it. Don't tell nobody you feel that way.
What are your earliest memories of being anxious?
Having a panic attack in elementary school. I was just walking up the hallway one day, and I realized I forgot to do my homework for the night before, and I just started getting dizzy. I started having a hard time breathing. My heart was going fast. I was for a good 3-4 minutes, I thought I was gonna die.
What's it like to reflect on it in hindsight?
Hindsight makes me sad. It makes me mad. Whereas my black community is so much stronger than we give ourselves credit for. We can heal. We can heal ourselves and still remain strong. Asking for help is the strongest thing you can do. Seeking help and meaning that there's something wrong with you that's not physical is okay.
How frequently did you have panic attacks after that?
Honestly, I don't remember. Yeah, I guess in my mind, I assumed that it was natural. So when it happened, it just happened.
So that's elementary school?
Yeah.
Did you tell anyone?
No. Like I said, I thought it was natural. So it must happen to everybody. Admitting it and trying to seek help makes us stronger. Makes stronger as a community. It teaches our kids that it's okay to ask for help. It teaches our kids it's okay to it's okay to have these feelings and have these feelings because you're not alone. Yeah, man. I just want to see if I do have kids. I don't want my kids to be afraid to come talk to me and say, Dad, I'm sad all the time, or Dad, I'm angry all the time, or Dad, I hear voices all the time. Like, it's okay. Talk to me about it.
Was there a time when you held those false beliefs that it makes you weak to seek help?
Because my dad and all the others, my dad, yeah, because I saw my dad. He was a strong black man. I've really never seen him ask for help before. So like, obviously as a man, I'm not supposed to seek help. If I do seek help, it just makes me weak. No, it makes you the strongest person possible. One of the biggest things I've always felt, even growing up, just feeling empty inside, just feeling like, no matter what you do, no matter what, nothing makes you feel good about yourself. That alone is a big sign that there's something wrong. You might have a mental disorder. Just still, you need somebody to go talk to. That's one thing that always stood out for me. I always felt alone, empty, and it was just it hurt.
Do you still feel like that?
Some days, yeah. Some days, I'm not gonna lie. Most days, I still feel empty. Now I like smiling, but have time that's just a emotion for me, just a natural reaction, just to smile. But I realize that I stay out tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow will be that day. I'll smile for a reason.
What was it like examining your past, your childhood, your teenage years through the lens of borderline personality disorder and understanding what you were dealing with?
It shed a lot of lights because one of the big symptoms is anger, and I was quick. Like I said, when I was younger, I was so much darker. I was so quick to angers, and my parents just checked out as an anger problem. He has all the time to control his anger. It was like, no, it was much more deeper than that. You have to learn how to have patience knowing somebody with borderline personality disorder because our moods would go from up to down, day to day. Hell, it's been minutes and minutes sometimes for me, and you just gotta learn patience and just realize, we see the world differently. Honestly, in our relationships we see differently. How we view everything it's a tad bit more skilled. They just have to be patient and just learn that especially if it's somebody who's close, like a family member, a wife, husband, brother, sister, best friend. We love you. Sometimes it's just hard for us to express it and show it the way we want to show it.
Why is it hard for you to express yourself the way you would like to?
I don't know, honestly, because I don't know. It's like for me it's like a disconnect, because I feel like I feel like a lot of times I show more love than was given. That's how I feel, but I know it's not the case. So I learned that. So I have to restrain myself sometimes and it's just like so I feel like it's misconcepted that I'm not as emotionally invested in it into a relationship with somebody else. It's like I am. I just don't know. It's just hard for me to show it at an appropriate level without really freaking you out and make you like scaring you. My last job, I worked at Waffle House, and within like 2 weeks, I became known as the server who cussed out people. And I'm pretty sure my manager was low key scared of me. I have a very low social battery. Like literally, I could be at the mall for 5 minutes, come back home, I'm done for the day. I've been around too many people. Certain jobs are just difficult. Will be difficult for me because of who I am, and I'm gonna have slip ups. Or even if I turn it down, I'm still gonna say something that's just off the wall. I'll go a week without dealing with anybody. Honestly, go weeks without dealing with anybody. Hell, I'll go days without even talking to anybody, physically even hear my own voice. I'll just be silent in my room, just by myself for days, say nothing to myself, and just be cool with that.
Are you worried about the feelings of others?
Not as much as I should. Like I have empathy. Don't get me wrong. I consider people's feelings. I understand people's feelings. Do I really care about them? I mean, people gonna get offended no matter what. People gonna get their feelings hurt no matter what. I don't go out my way to not offend nobody or not hurt nobody's feelings. But if I do something just being me and it hurts your feelings, I am sorry. But you know, there's nothing I can do about it. I'm me. I mean, I'm not gonna change my personality just because you don't like something I do or say. I don't know. It's hard for me to explain it. It's just like I say, it's just rough. It's just hard when you do open up. It's hard to not only open up, but it's also hard. It's also scary because you never know if that's a person who's ready to accept that the dark. Is this person ready to see me when I haven't gotten out of bed in weeks? You know, I'm dirty, I'm stinky, my room's a mess. Like, is that person ready to see all of that?
Now that you've been through therapy, have you learned strategies to avoid a lot of those depression periods?
Yes and no. Yes, I learned them. No, do I use them? Yes, I know them. No, I don't use them. And it sucks because all my therapists always told me I'm very self-aware about knowing my signs and all that, but I don't know how to use. I know about them, but I don't know how to use them properly. So it's like so when I see a flag, it's like seeing a slow-moving train and you're stuck on the track. Like you see it, you know it's coming, but you can't really do nothing about it. It's like you just let it hit you. That's the only way. I've been in the darkest depths of a human mind in my own. I've been in the darkest. I've seen the darkest depths that human mind can go. So I understand. Like I may hate people, but I never want nobody to suffer through what I had to go through. Those darkness. Because that's dark. Those darkness you can't. Seem like you can't run away from. So I don't want nobody to go through that. Have your own mind pretty much attack you, basically. That's what it feels like. Your own brain is attacking you, telling you you're not worth it. Your very being is saying you don't deserve to be here. How can you escape that? It's yourself.
When someone meets you for the first time, what do you hope they think?
I don't care. That I've come to learn that. I wish I would learn this. I wish I would learn this a lot sooner. That people are going to talk about or going to find a reason not to like you no matter what.
How would you describe the way your mind works?
Take a bunch of territorial male cats, put them in the dumpster, light that dumpster on fire, and you have pretty much my mind.
What?
A dumpster full of fighting male cats. Yeah, that's really my brain is a dumpster fire full of male cats fighting each other for territory.
So a violent mess?
A violent mess, yes. It's just, I'm a hot mess. I'm a hot mess to begin with. I already know that. I own that. You know, like I said, I try.
You seem sweet though.
I'm very sweet. I'm very sweet, man.
Like, I don't feel like I'm gonna. If I was by a dumpster that's on fire with territorial male cats, I would feel threatened. I do not feel threatened by you. I just feel welcomed. So there's a bit of disconnect from how you see yourself and how I see you.
Yeah. You know, like I said, it really depends on the day. Like I said, I've been told. Like I said, I've been told I'm a sweet dude, but deep down I know, like, if you catch me on a bad day, say the wrong thing, you're gonna know why people, a lot of people can't be worried of me. Like this, I know people. I know that people are there who I've met people who are there who are very wary of me because of my personality and because they've seen me, they've known me long enough to see the dark side of me when I was younger. So I would completely understand why some people would be worried of me.
So if one of those people who's seen that side of you in the past is watching this video, how would you explain why sometimes you're like that in relation to your diagnoses?
Just some days it's like a volcano. Some days, when it erupts, there's nothing to stop it. It's just I try not to be like that. Just My therapist say I may have been showing signs since I was a kid. Obviously, I had my first panic attack when I was a kid, but my parents were so scared being a black male, how that would portray me to the world. I'll be portrayed to the world. In my younger days, I wasn't aware of my diagnosis. So I didn't know how to accurately describe what I was feeling back then, or know how to identify what was going on back then. So if somebody sees this and know me from my days of where I was my back in the days where I was paid as the future school shooter, because the teacher actually had said that before, then you gotta understand that I was in a much different darker place. I was in a much different place back then. I was ignorant back then. I'm scared to be a black male with a mental illness sometimes, but I shouldn't be though. Like like I said, there's 3 million cases a year of people with borderline personality disorder. It should be normal. Cops should be known to know how to handle somebody with mental disorder without, and they do know how to. They know how to do it, but but because of the cut of my skin, they just think I'm just more of a menace or more dangerous. Like, no, I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared for myself too. Like, I'm scared because I don't know what I'm going to do to myself.
Is there anything that people can do while interacting, conversing with you, that will recharge your social battery in the moment?
Walk away.
Is it bad I laughed at that?
Nope. I too. Just walk away. I hate small talk. I'm not gonna lie. It's like static, in my ears. It's annoying.
What's your overall opinion of the world?
It sucks. I'm not gonna lie. I hate people in general. I love people. I hate people, but I love, like I said earlier, I hate people, but I love individuals. If you're an individual I love, I'm gonna always be there for you.
When's the last time you felt optimistic about the world?
Anytime I see a child. I love kids. I do. When I see a look like my family had barbecue for Memorial Day. My little cousin, 7 years old, when I saw her, I just felt so just like, oh, thank you. Hell, my little sister is 16. When I see her, I just feel like, thank you for being being there. Just give me hope that people won't suck. That hopefully there are people that won't suck when they get older. Don't suck. Let's face it. So when I see a kid just so happy, because kids are the most emotionally honest people on earth. We like to dismiss their emotions and thoughts, but if a kid doesn't like something, they will say it. That's what I love about them. They're just so emotionally honest. Like, if a kid tell me you're ugly, I'm ugly, I guess then, and it just breaks my heart because they're gonna grow up and they're gonna see that the world, like, people are gonna tell kids, oh, you should, people are gonna tell kids they should be so emotionally honest eventually, and tend to be more reserved about how they're really feeling. That just sucks. I try, and that's all. That's all anybody can read. I feel like if everybody just sees themselves as people who just try, they'll also make the world a better place. Because we all try. We just don't give ourselves enough credit for it.
Are you trying even on the days when you don't get out of bed?
Yeah, because I'm trying to get out of bed. I'm trying to get myself. I'm trying to think of reasons why I need to get out of bed. I'm trying to find that motivation, gather that willpower to get out of bed. Because I will get out of bed, no matter what, no matter how bad I feel. I will get myself out of bed. Knowing the voice in my head might say otherwise, but I know that I'm worth it. I'm worth this work. I'm worth, waking up every morning. Even though it takes all my energy to just get out of bed sometimes, it's worth to get out of bed and see what that day has for me.
Did you have that annoying voice in your head even as a child?
Yes, that annoying voice has been in my head for as long as I know, and it's, just always there when I don't need it to be there. It's there. Yeah, it's just all. Yeah, yeah. Black people obviously, for me being a black person, we could get mental health disorders, but we can't move forward. I feel like we're being held back from truly being able to move forward and accept it. Because I could probably name 20. I could probably go name 20 kids who I know who grew up in a rough in a hood in a ghetto, and have PTSD over how they seen. I was in the army. I was a soldier. Yeah.
Is that where your PTSD stems from?
Yeah.
What is it like to have PTSD?
I really can't tell you. I don't like saying I have PTSD because I've known dudes who had like real PTSD and not be have this you can't wake them up because they have a knife in their hand in bed. If you wake them up the wrong way, they'll come at you with it, and it's like I don't have none of that. I just feel like I just have my true diagnosis is borderline personality disorder because that's just. I know people who actually have PTSD, and I don't want to make less of that for them.
So you're clinically diagnosed with PTSD, but you don't really embrace it because you know people who have it more severe.
Yeah, who actually because I've never seen combat, so yeah, I don't want to like I said I don't want to miss what they have because I'm depressed.
If there's somebody watching this video who's in bed and struggling to get out, what would you say to them?
Have you showered today? At least go do that. A win is a win, no matter what. And a shower, in my opinion, is a win. Cause when you're that depressed and you don't want to get out of bed, all you can really do is go up from there.
What are you most proud of yourself for?
Seeing my 30th birthday.
Why that?
Like I said, it just feels weird to say I'm turning 30. Like I said, for some reason I thought I wouldn't make it to my 30th birthday, so I'm happy. Like I proved myself wrong. Like so not many times you can prove yourself wrong. Like so, yeah, here we go.
Are you excited for what the future holds?
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little scared because the future, you never. Tomorrow's not guaranteed. You never know what's gonna happen. I'm a little scared, but it's that scary excitement, like because I know I'm an awesome dude. I'm an awesome person. I'm a good, I have just for greatness in me, so it's like I can't wait to see what I can't wait to see what I can do for myself and what I can bring to the world. Hopefully, make it a better place and just be, just keep being me, being who I am, being happy about it.
Why did you want to talk about this?
Because, like you said, I felt like I was alone. It wasn't like I wasn't diagnosed with actual borderline personality disorder until my mid-20s, and I always felt alone. That I felt like I shouldn't be feeling this way. Just always feeling empty, always feeling alone, just feeling like I'm worthless. And I want at least one kid, one kid, hopefully one black kid to be able to go see the help that they need, and not be afraid to say I have a mental illness and I want to get help for it. You're not alone. That's people out there who feel the same way we feel. There's people out there. There's people around you who love you. Always, and want to see you happy, who want to see you live to be that 80-year-old grumpy old man who want to see you smile, hear your laugh, hear your voice, hell, smell your farts. There's people around there who just want that for you. You're not alone. Just seek help. Have an honest conversation with your family. Even if you're black, have an honest conversation with your family. They might not want to hear it. They might try to miss it, but have a conversation. It's important, so you won't feel alone. So it can be out there. So people wouldn't. Your family does hear you, and people around you do hear. They can help you seek help.